What's that you say? There's a quirky, cool new internet show featuring rising stars and living legends too. It's a live fun time and full of surprises. It's a place to get your 15 minutes of fame. Let me tell you, keeping it real, keeping it real.
You're watching the rew-who TV show from the branded SaLoon on October 17, 2014. Here's your kind hostess, RoCkToBeR.
Yeah, we got some scary boys in the house right now. It's the FoRTe brothers. And tell me why you're so scary. First, introduce yourselves.
My name is Karen FoRTe. My name is Matthew FoRTe.
Now, who's the big brother?
I am.
You're the big brother?
I'm the younger brother.
Yes.
And we're so scary because it's simple. We're scary because we like to make horror films. We like to scare people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and it is that time of year, right? So do you love Halloween?
yeah, it's kind of like Christmas to me.
That's like more than my Christmas. That's just like my 24/7 thing. I'm not Christmas. I'm 24/7 all scary.
Yeah, he lives.
What kind of, are they feature length, shorts?
They're short films for now. I started the whole thing back in 2007 when I filmed The Appointment, in 2011 with Warlock, the same year with The Last.
Then I went ahead and last year I did this zombie short film about anorexic bulimic zombie.
You know, who couldn't play that? Well, I never got the anorexia. I used to pray for anorexia, you know.
So are these?
I did. You know, it didn't work, but I don't think it. I mean, so what was that? I want to see that movie. What happened?
Her just basically finding the victim, her eating the victim, and then right after she goes ahead and basically vomits her victim.
So she's like a cannibal?
Oh, she's a zombie, but like a zombie that's sentient, that could think just like anybody else, feel like anybody else, except that she's dead.
You know, how did she die? Do you know?
I never actually thought. I guess I had it like a backstory, like she committed suicide.
Well, that makes sense. Well, who wouldn't? You know, like. But wait, I am just like so interested in like what got you into this, but also like you know how movies seem to predict the future.
Yeah.
Like things that happen in movies somehow happen in real life, right? Like I feel like it's the seeds of the future. Zombie has been on my mind lately because there's so many zombie movies. Do you think that we're going to end up freaking having zombies?
No.
No, really no, because you make the zombies, so you know. Because that's like something I think about. Like, are zombies going to come true? Like, that is the scariest thought.
There's a possibility if the 28 days later virus may happen. So
yeah, like maybe that version, like of a rabid person, but the idea of something dead actually coming back to life, that type of zombie is like physically, like every way impossible.
So you really think things can be impossible? So you don't believe in Thriller?
It could happen.
I mean, Thriller was a great video, but no, I mean, but then again, in life, I guess anything's possible, but I don't think zombies, at least in that way, is possible. Like 28 days later, that type of zombie is possible. That's possible.
Do you guys do your own? You have your own makeup that you apply, or do you have somebody else that's a specialist doing the makeup?
Yes, we do. For Anna, I had a very talented makeup artist named Rachel Wagner. She was on this season's Face Off. She was one of the contestants on there. Yeah,
Face Off's great.
And she was amazing. And then on Wednesday's Children, which is the film I just finished, the short film. It's another zombie story, where Anna was on the zombie side of things, Wednesday Children's on the human side, and we had two makeup artists. The main one was Jackie Mazzaro, she's great, and another one, Ruben Ula, I'm not.
Let's just say Ruben FX.
Yeah, Ruben FX, he was great as well. So.
He's the one that did my makeup because I played the zombie in his short, and I don't want to spoil it, but. It's very freaking scary.
Yeah, I saw one of the movies online. Like, where do people see the movies?
They can go to our YouTube channel, FoRTe Films Entertainment, and they can go ahead and check the films there.
I'm there.
They're really good. They're and you had the silent film, right?
Yes, Warlock. That's actually, I'm actually working on the sequel of that right now. I did the script, but I'm just trying to get the cast and the location because it's going to be my more bigger project. The other one was just done in a room with 2 people and just me. Just 2 people. And this is why I said, you know what, I want to expand it. I want to make it bigger and better. So I'm thinking either actually film it in Sleepy Hollow.
I love Sleepy Hollow. I love that town.
Because I just want to make this one more bigger, more better. Better vampires, and Warlock is just going to be like, hey, don't damn mess with me, you know?
So it's going to be like a silent film again?
Oh, it's going to be silent because
that's your style, right?
Only with a certain story, but if you're doing a film that's supposed to be paying a tribute to Nosferatu, you can't do that black and white. I mean, yes, you can do black, can't do like the color and talk. It's like, where's the feeling?
So in that, when you're creating like a silent film, well, in the actual days of silent film, you used to have piano players playing along with the film to keep the audience kind of engaged, and he was interpreting the visuals. Is there music involved with your silent films?
Oh yes, because that's what makes the story work. I mean, so, you know, it's going to be all music, it's going to be no talking, but I'm just going to really give it that feeling that you're watching like the old 1922 classic.
Yeah, it really has that feel.
Yeah, nice.
It's really good, I have to say.
I got to ask you, with your zombie genre,
Hmm?
okay, so do you write the scripts?
Oh yes, we do.
You write the scripts, okay.
Right.
Do you direct?
We direct it.
Yeah, we both write and direct.
Okay,
So,
I got to ask you,
okay.
when the actors or actresses come in,
Yeah.
and they're auditioning or whatever, or you've chosen somebody, do you have you got to get the mood right here, and you have to show them how a zombie moves and should behave?
Oh, actually, I kind of leave it up to the person. Like, you move, like, when we did his zombie scene in Wednesday's Children, like, he basically, I totally forgot, like, to walk him through how to do zombies. So the day the shooter's like, oh, man, I didn't tell you how to do this. He's like, don't worry, man, I got it. And he definitely got it. Like, he's amazing in the
So
scene.
it's free-form zombie film.
Yeah, when it comes to that, it's free for me. Like, I definitely guide the actors and everybody, but at the same time, I think you need to let them have some liberty to do what they want to do.
Okay, cool.
Well, why we did that?
Can you give us like a quick zombie?
Like a scream? I can give you a scream right now.
All right.
Okay.
I gotta go now.
He almost looks like a wolf man. I feel like the wolf man's in the house.
That's a zombie.
Yeah.
So we need to do a wolf project. I think we need to do a wolf project.
Well, you could be Wolfman, easy.
Yeah, of course I can.
Yeah, actually, I've been thinking about doing a Wolfman project. There's not that many good werewolf movies. I think on one hand, there's like this many good werewolf movies, and somebody needs to help that genre.
Yes.
Yeah. So what movies did you like as kids? Like, what was the thing that got you both into horror? Like, did one of you like it first?
No, we like the same type. You go first. Which one do you like?
Well, if everybody knows me, that's simple. Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger.
Everybody knows me knows that's my favorite. But I would have to say it was partly from Ghostbusters, because that's my first one I saw, and I was always been with ghosts. Then we started watching the black and white films, and then we got more hardcore when we first saw Aliens. And then when we started watching the slasher films, I was like, you know what, that's it, we gotta do this.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, now, like, do you think that horror encourages people to do things, or did they really understand that it's fake?
Absolutely not. It doesn't encourage them to do anything. If you're a nut, like, nothing's gonna make you that way.
Exactly. You're gonna do it either way.
Exactly. Like, no, I don't believe that fiction influences people to go ahead and do messed up stuff.
Yeah.
That's definitely not true, because I'm guessing back then when Cain killed Abel, he said, hey, look, I found a DeLorean, you know, let me go to the future. Hey, look, that's a horror movie. Oh my God, what's he doing with the knife? Let me test out my brother. Oh, hang up. He's really dead.
That's a good point. That, like,
Very well said. He said it.
But the thing is, I've been playing Mortal Kombat for years, and I'm not gonna lie, I do love killing you in the game, but I'm not gonna kill you for real.
good for you. Well, it's good to know.
Because the thing is, if you go outside, you think these are people who like the filmmaker Psycho. You got this guy who's actually a yuppie, and really, people like that are really people who could be killers in real life.
Exactly.
Not the people who dress like
right. It's like what is it? Like a barking dog. It's like dog is worse than his bark.
Yeah,
how does that go?
Bark is worse than your bite.
Yeah. There you go. Something like that. Yeah.
Exactly.
I guess to quickly go over what horror films with me, it's basically the same thing he said. I love like 80s horror. I guess the thing that really ignited my filmmaking passion when I was a teenager. I saw Day of the Dead again after not seeing it for a few years, and it just, I had to gravitate towards that genre. It's like, I was going to be a director, but like from that point, I'm just going to basically focus it, I'm not going to say solely, but mainly on horror. So I love Romero's stuff.
Cool. So do you think horror movies get better and better?
Well, I don't know about that. I think there's been some lean years here.
Here's the thing, it's just like everything, I mean, there's many good horror films out there, but it seems like the Hollywood part watches just all these remakes and remakes and remakes, because like I said, there are good horror films out there, mostly independent stuff about Hollywood. I mean, we're just remaking everything, and we have remakes from the past, but this is just going too far.
Yeah, I saw Bill Murray on TV the other night. He said they're maybe making Ghostbusters 3, that they want to for so long because they can't think of anything else.
Well, now they put it.
Yeah.
It's like, they can, like, there's definitely like a lot of great ideas. I mean, every year Hollywood has this thing called, like, I think it's like a blacklist of like the best unproduced screenplays and most original material, but it's like they would rather like take a chance on something that's a proven property than something.
I know, it's like the cartoon, like they all run.
You guys, you just are strictly into like zombie genre for your horror?
No,
do you ever do any with skeletons?
That's actually a very, very good idea. Because I have a thing for skeletons. You know what? I think that should be another project. We should do a film called The Dead Killing Skeleton. Or I could do a story based on one of the stories I like.
Well, today happens to be National Pasta Day, and we'd like you to have some pasta and take a bite, and then we want to get a skeleton from your closet, actually. Yeah, that's what we want to know. So you ate first, so you got a good skeleton in your closet?
I have this talking skeleton that's inside, like one of those crystal balls, and he talks to you and stuff. And I have a skeleton butler next to my room, and like he greets you, but cemeteries out there where people have been dead for years now. I think they don't mind if I use a donation, whatever.
Oh, okay.
So I can do that. But one of the other things I'm focusing on is RoCkToBeR, and I have this website me and Matthew been working on called The Sin Reapers, about this guy named Jared Scrim and Pandora Crane, and they are both demonic people, but they're the good guys, avenging souls that are not in heaven, want to revenge on people who murdered them, and they kill them in very glorious ways, and they to avenge the death of people who they killed.
I kind of like that story. Is it cast yet?
Just me, because I played the script guy, but I had talked to somebody who...
It's like Beetlejuicy almost.
Oh, it's Beetlejuice with blood and gore.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Yeah.
So we need a skeleton, what?
Figuratively or literally skeleton?
Well, we like figuratively or literally.
Okay.
Like it's something that you did, naughty.
Something I did naughty. I don't know something I did naughty, but I guess something I was talking with my brother last night about films that, you know, you kind of don't want to tell people that you like.
Okay, that works.
No.
So I told him I was going to tell him this because I told this to a guy once. I like this film, and he came back to me later, and I said, this film's good. Oh, so comes from the guy who likes such and such. I don't trust your judgment. So the film is, I like...
Don't say it, please. Don't.
Come on now, hey now.
Don't say it. Please.
I kind of like House of the Dead.
He's talking about the Sega video game.
You son of a bitch! Really?
This is really stupid. I like it because it's just so ridiculously dope. That's why. People out there for the world to see. It'll be 20 years down the line, down my career, like, and somebody will say, hey, Matthew FoRTe, he liked House of the Dead.
That's like saying you like the remake of House of Wax. No.
Oh
No.
That was terrible.
No.
But the thing is, I will say, House of Wax had a good scene in it. It killed off Paris Hilton.
That's the
I rejoiced.
Now, all I can say is now we pick Kim Kardashian and Kanye West in the mix.
Oh, that's the next film.
Oh, I'm directing
so
a snuff film for that.
what's your website one more time that people can find you?
Right now we have the Facebook page, FoRTe Entertainment, and
it's FoRTe.
Like Fort and E.
Yeah, exactly. And also we have the official website, FoRTe Entertainment, which I'm updating right now, but it's still up so everyone else can see it too.
Good for you guys. And where are you guys from?
We're from Queens, New York.
Queens, New York.
But we've been everywhere though.
Yeah. Well, it's a pleasure, and I think, you know, what you're doing is great. Do you submit to film festivals and stuff?
Oh, yes, I do. Actually, my latest film, Wednesday Children, submitted to film festivals, and we're going to have it premiere on the FoRTe Films Entertainment YouTube channel on November 7th.
Woo!
And I'm also, in January, going to work on Wednesday Children 2 and 3. So we're, as he said, bigger and better.
Good
So
for you.
Yeah, next
Give
year.
it up for the
Hey!
FoRTe.
Yep. Oh, just want to say just one more thing.
You go.
Just a shout out to, you know,
Shout it out.
just shout out to my friends Ariel, Vincent, Derek, Brandon, Bettina, and Heidi Furlong. So,
And here is your award. Take a PRuNe.
cool. Oh, I don't need
PRuNe. Yeah. All right. So, anyone else?
Robert England, King Honor.
Yeah! The FoRTe boys!
It's through the eyes of Rue, keeping it real, keeping it Rue. Rue and who? What's that you say? Keeping it real, keeping it Rue. What's that you say? Keeping it real, keeping it you. What's that you say? Keeping it real, keeping it Rue.
Won't you share your